All right, my Lord, sir, is I give thanks. I was laughing because it was like Black History, like I'm that chosen one because it's like all right, all right. It just be coming to me. I'm grateful that there's like all right, all right, all right. Everybody's not going through it. It's just me. Oh, okay, all right. So for those that are familiar with Alex Haley's Roots, my name is Kizzy. And therefore, in 1977, being born in a time zone, whereas my mom now was honored when I was up in age to watch Roots, the series, because that was like one of the things that represented a image of blackness when it came to complexion on the screen, or even any talk about the connection to Africa in such a way that Kunta Kinte, the story is he was taken from the Gambia. At the time, as a child, I don't think it said it in the movie, but in the book, is I have to even get the book again. My hand was just on the book at one of these schools. I mean, this is a lot sometimes. Like, hands a lot, being me sometimes. So it just so happened that in my life, I married a Gambian that was part of the Mandinga tribe. Now we had the Wolof, we had the what's the other ones? Ifa. No, not Ifa. No, see, y'all got it's so much I've learned in my head. Like, all right, all right. So it just so happened I'm working with the Wolof. Uncle came into the store. It's like, all right, because there's so much things that be tied to me. I was like, all right, all right. And Uncle brought me back the Mandinga English Dictionary. See, it's official. I was like, yep, this is my life. So my love is to, being that I am preparing myself to go to one of my top tiers high school, which is Hubbard Park. This is reality for me, that I am a realist when it comes to me seeing the I Show Speed, going to Africa and different things. The reality is Dr. Martin Luther King and people like Malcolm X, certain Maya Angelou, it was certain people, really, this was activist work to say, hey, we're trying to connect peoples in a way that, for those that have seen the I Show Speeds, his trip there, you see in spaces where they say, hey, my ancestors left on a boat and never came back. These are people's life for real like this. So that's the reason why for me to be a person like, it's just a oh, I apologize. I'm healing. But no, people go through this. People like Dr. Martin Luther King, he had a dream. And that's the reason why today I received something to make sure I praise and celebrate in the way of, I heard that you had a dream. And I am the fruit from the tree was once your dream. So this man have put the work in. And for somebody to say, you could, with this reality, this is what righteousness have to go through, where you have people be so upset, like, I just want to just do this and do that to people. And it's like, no, that hurt. We want peace. We want harmony. We want joy. So this is what we have to go through. So a person like myself receives certain tools to be able to show the facts. And being in the age of Aquarius, a lot of people are getting facts. So these conversations are real. That's like some people recognize real, and this is part of what I have experienced as a gifted individual. When they want to say I'm naturally spiritual, I receive information, and mine is about praising and celebrating with the righteous, with other great minds. And I'm a part of saying thank you for that dream being completed, for the new visionaries for the future, those that will be having vision, and therefore we will be praising and celebrating that vision with them quicker than what the other people went through. You got to convince me. Like, not now. We're not doing all that no more. It's enough. We know it's a lot of healthy people. It's just sad if you're not one of them. If you don't see, it's real when people are like, well, people just not, it's like that. You pretty much talking about yourself, right? I can hear self in that a lot of seconds. I ain't got nothing to do with that, but you think of yourself and what your eyes been seeing. I'm not going to tell you that you have been seeing winners. You might have never heard a winner in your life. You might never felt winning. You might never even seen nobody winning. This might be your first time. I just gotta be lighthearted about this situation. Some people really ain't never heard somebody tell them the truth. Every time they heard something, it was a lie. They didn't get facts. They couldn't even see it. They couldn't feel it. If you put it in there, it just wasn't. It's just what it was. They just couldn't see heaven on earth because they just wasn't a part of the promise that many had received. Every generation would be better than thee. So that's the reason why I praise in such a way, because I hear the information from those that came before me. We heard the Jesus story. Hey, people, we didn't did so. I've been there listening, like, yeah, I agree. I agree. But in that story, we keep hearing at times the same message, that sometimes those that are closest to you cannot seek because they're too close, in a way that they're not seeing it for good. But then you have those that are close that do see it. It's a matter of, are you a part of making sure that the next generation get a chance to see it as well? So therefore you preserve it, you are keeping it safe and protected. That righteousness that is going to go through bloodlines, that peace that's going to go through bloodlines, that joy that's going to go through bloodlines, that kindness that's going to go through bloodline. My heartbeat. Yes. So as I've been, yesterday I was just in Mandarin. So now I have to go in the Wolof, and I have a whole dictionary. So now I have to go in here and see if I can find in this dictionary that Uncle gave me, is love in here? Because I need to find the words that I am using in all languages. So now Mandinga, the individuals. I think Wolof is the language for most individuals in Senegal. It's one of the area. Wasn't Mandinga? One of the languages are more dominant, because I've been hearing about the Benachin and the Jollof rice and the people. So it's an honor to be able to communicate about oneself and say, hey, this is how we heal. We respect them because they gave us some gems, because they already went through certain things, just so to say, oh, you all can take it now, and it really works for you to continue to be the greatness that you are. So I'm honored to share this with you all, as I'm grateful to be prepared. I'm part of this vision, and I want to see it come through. So since I'm over here looking for my material, my tools, to be like, Sparkle, to help me stay focused. These are things that, as I'm looking for something that's like, you might as well bring this to the forefront. Get your Mandinga out so you can see if you can find those words in Mandinga and be prepared. So I love with you all. I'm showing the part of the process, and it's such an honor. I love with you all as well.